Mark moves in. Thanks back. Yep, Man Made of Smoke the last one. Star Sprite's been restive in the stalls. Man Made of Smoke completes the line. And they're off. Star Sprite jumped in the air and flicked the tail on leaving the stalls. Pink Lily and wider out Jimmy Mark are the first two to show. Overall pace not that strong. Quite keen is Native Melody just behind the leaders as they settle down into a racing formation. Man Made of Smoke moves up on the inside running rail, just being kept more towards the inner, and as a result is moving right up to dispute the lead with Pink Lily. Jimmy Mark is third. Full Forward is in fourth place on the inside of Native Melody. Then a length back to the slow starting Star Sprite, and Alice from Umbridge is now the back marker as down the back straight they head. And Man Made of Smoke out in the clear has taken a pretty keen hold under Olivia Tubb and has now moved through to lead from in second place Pink Lily as they race away from us, and the tempo increasing as Man Made of Smoke's getting a bit of a head of steam up here. There's 3 lengths back in third to Jimmy Mark and a further length back in fourth to Full Forward. Then behind these Native Melody and the last two Star Sprite and Alice from Umbridge. Well, Man Made of Smoke has fired off into the lead now by a good dozen lengths under Olivia Tubb. Has charged the way into that bottom turn, has a big track lead now, maybe even 12 to 15 lengths from in second place Pink Lily, who is on the outside of Jimmy Mark. A length back to Full Forward, half a length to Native Melody. A further length back to Star Sprite and Alice from Umbridge. As in splendid isolation with half a mile to travel, Man Made of Smoke continues to lead. Is a little bit wide into the straight, however, and that won't help. In second place, that's disputed by Jimmy Mark and the pale colours of Pink Lily. Being ridden along in fifth place is Native Melody. Star Sprite tries to improve on the inside of Full Forward, and then Alice from Umbridge. Man Made of Smoke still has the lead, but it's being reduced quickly now by Pink Lily and also by Jimmy Mark. Back in fourth place, Native Melody. Star Sprite, Full Forward, and Alice from Umbridge is still at the tail. Man Made of Smoke drifting out towards the centre and is now being claimed by Pink Lily and also towards the inside Jimmy Mark. Then behind these in fourth place and still staying on his Star Sprite. Jimmy Mark on the rails for Kieran O'Neill. Pink Lily for Alec Vykanski towards the outside. Changing course is Star Sprite in third, but Jimmy Mark is holding on, and a double for Kieran O'Neill. Jimmy Mark saw on
Cap. Man of Eden at this stage is held on to a little bit keen early on. The blue and white diamonds, they continue their way towards the turn into the home straight. The back two, Dream of Mischief, and a little bit detached is Dawn at Castle, who's just being pushed along by William Buick as the runners now reach the halfway point as they begin to take the turn down to the home straight. Seductive Power on the inside of the brown cap of Sudden Ambush on the outer. Right behind them, Choisir on the rail. Also Woodstock in there with every chance, maroon and blue colours. Wider out then to John Shard VC in the white cap. Looking for room on the inside there has come together. Now trying to make a move behind them is Tiger Bay, but not much room behind these. And then Man of Eden, who's got to pick up quickly in the blue and white diamonds, but he's been switched to the inside to do so. A furlong and a half left to cover here. On the inside, it's Seductive Power now taken on by Sudden Ambush. The two of them locking horns. Choisir in the clear is in third place, but starts to run on. They're inside the final half furlong. Sudden Ambush and Oisin Murphy. Choisir and Harry Burns on the outside, bearing down quickly. Sudden Ambush just holds on, and it's Oisin at the double. Choisir in second. Man of Eden didn't get the best of runs in a photo for third there with Seductive Power.
Oisin Murphy has won the first 2 races here at Goodwood today. Sudden Ambush, the chocolate cap, the far side. Oh, it's closer than we thought, but I think he's held on from Choisir in second place. Third in the King Power colours, Seductive Power, ahead of the very unlucky Man of Eden, who got a typical Goodwood run through. Got no room at the inn once and twice. Nobody was going to let him out. Why should they? But he wasn't gonna win and get there from where he was positioned. The win on that evidence, unless my eyes are absolutely deceiving me, goes the way of Sudden Ambush, though it is.
Here is the outcome of the photo finish for first place in the second race. First, number 6, Sudden Ambush. Second, number 3.
Goes into stall 8. Fractious now is Angel Shared in 9, but we're ready. Set. And they're off. Angel Shared missed the break. Slowly away. Sarah Kana also not the quickest for this Jubbmont European Breeders' Fund Restricted Maiden Filly Stakes. Showing bright speed on the far side. Always Love You in the purple. Towards the stand side, Chic Colombine got out well too. And right up there too is Ciclo Tuenchen in the white and blue colours. Stand side for the red and yellow, that's Crooked Crown. Then the green with the black cap, Patasola. Far side, the white of Gypsy's Dream is next, in company with the grey China Trade in the black and white hoops. Sarah Kana making up some ground now, followed by Lady Dandelion. Towards the back, the navy blue of Tiora, making up some ground. Angel Shared, maroon and yellow towards the near side. They go past halfway towards the centre. Chic Colombine is up there, right over on the far side. Under pressure now is Always Love You. Ciclo Tuenchen is right there too, white and blue. Far side now, the noseband. That's Dibsy's Dream. More towards the stand side though. Crooked Crown has got that rail position, and Sarah Kana is right there too. Furlong and a half to go. Sarah Kana, Callum Shepherd now coming to try and tackle Crooked Crown and Richard Kingscote. Sarah Kana it is, who just goes on. Crooked Crown fighting back though towards the stand side. Running on in behind is Angel Shared, but it's Sarah Kana in front for Callum Shepherd. Leads now by a length and a half, and despite playing up beforehand, Sarah Kana goes on to make a winning debut for Callum Shepherd and Ed de Giles. Second Crooked Crown, third Chic Colombine, and fourth was Angel Shared.
Sarah Cana's come home in front for the judge. Callum Shepherd on board, daughter of Harzan, seeing her in the paddock and looking at her pedigree. They'll be delighted with this because she should just improve.
You would imagine so, yeah. I mean, she's going to improve over.
Quite a long hold, but they're off and racing. Liège Man, also Machadi, not quickest into stride. Succession shows bright toe, and Mayonnaise knows the job well enough to sit in a handy position early on. They're being tracked through by Toca Madeira, who's also got into a reasonable spot with Loaded Gun. The Liège Man just hanging to the left is in 5th place. After that slow beginning, Machadi's just worse than midfield, preceded as well by Loaded Gun. Dandy Prince alongside that one. Just being pushed along, no Sinner towards the outside. Rusty Boy, and last of all at this stage is Tea Leaf Ted down towards halfway. Succession, half a length clear from Mayonnaise, Toca Madeira, Loaded Gun, and now Machadi makes ground towards the outside in the purple jacket and is now right on terms with the front wave. They climb uphill with in 6th place the Liège Man, and they've now booted away. Mayonnaise, Loaded Gun on the outside, Machadi, then Succession and Toca Madeira as they make their way with a furlong to go. Loaded Gun and Machadi, Mayonnaise, Toca Madeira getting the hang of things on the outside, is running on stoutly in the closing stages. Mayonnaise and Machadi, Mayonnaise narrowly, and Mayonnaise will come out on top. Mayonnaise beat Machadi, Toca Madeira ran well in 3rd, Loaded Gun was 4th, Succession 5th, and Liège.
Bueno, gente, tercer ciclo completado de 300 a 600. He tenido 3 rojos de... ¿Cuántas entradas son? 21, 2... Son 20 entradas. 20 entradas, 3 rojos. Este fue la evolución del bank. Empezamos con 300. Aquí hubo el primer rojo. Este rojo último fue la última carrera que hice ayer. Y fue porque ya me tenía que ir. Y dije, bueno, a ver si consigo ya hacer una gran entrada para intentar dejar el reto ya casi terminado. Y al final no tradeé bien y así vino el rojo. Pero bueno, tercer reto terminado, tercer ciclo. Vamos a seguir las directrices. Entonces, ahora mismo sacaría 150 para tener, para mi bank, o sea, para el banco, y dejaría 450. Y el siguiente ciclo ya sería 450-900. Ya la cosa, bueno, es hacer, sigue siendo hacer un por 2, pero claro, ya los stakes son bastante grandes. Ya es más difícil entrar y salir del mercado. Así que yo simplemente voy a seguir haciendo lo que estaba haciendo. Es decir, utilizo el ciclo para, digamos, de una manera ordenada, hacer mis tradeos sin querer hacer 300 por carrera, 200 o 100. Y bueno, tener anotado los tradeos. De otra manera no los anoto ni nada. Me parece una bonita forma. Y en vez de meter 450 por carrera, yo voy haciendo mis tradeos. A veces meto más, a veces menos, pero intentando hacer un profit. Pues mira, me van a pedir máximo 42 euros como objetivo, así que tampoco es mucho. Viene siendo por lo que voy haciendo por carreras, a veces más, a veces menos, como he dicho. Así que nada, vamos allá.